What is up, guys? Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. I hope all of you guys are having an excellent week. You guys are doing great. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys have been playing lately. Now's definitely a very exciting time to be a gamer. Last year, of course, was a hardware year for Sony. They, of course, released the PlayStation VR, the PlayStation 4 Slim, and the PlayStation 4 Pro. Nintendo, very exciting time for them because in March, less than 2 months, they're going to be revealing or releasing the Nintendo Switch, which a lot of people are super excited for. Switch is sold out pretty much everywhere. Really hard to get the system. I'm sure a lot of people are maybe resorting to scalpers on eBay or other places to get a Switch and paying crazy prices. And then, of course, you have a lot of people who are excited for Project Scorpio or Xbox Scorpio because it's going to be the most powerful gaming console in the world. And, the past couple months, the Xbox division has repeatedly talked about how Xbox Scorpio is going to play games in native 4K. A lot of people have been kind of doubting that or not too sure about that, mainly because even if you have like one of the most powerful gaming cards like the GTX 1080, for some games you even kind of struggle at playing games at native 4K at 60 frames per second. And some people are like, well, Project Scorpio, they'll play games in native 4K, but it won't really hit the 60 frames per second. And it's been going back and forth, like, no, it's going to be 60 frames per second. But recently, there's been a lot of controversy because there's been some apparent leaks on the actual hardware specifications on the Project Scorpio. And they're like, I don't know if this is going to happen. If these are the real specs, I'm not sure if Project Scorpio is going to be able to play games in native 4K. So Phil Spencer was recently challenged on Twitter. I'll show you what this tweet was. No more native 4K is running around. Maybe some explanations, please. Thank you. So, of course, for the past couple months, Xbox division has been saying a lot, native 4K, but recently they've been kind of quiet. And so this Twitter user is going, hey, you guys, now that you kind of realize that this might not be able to happen, you haven't been touting this, can we please get an explanation on this? Phil Spencer actually replies beautifully, and he says, honestly, my focus is just on getting games ready to show and play. That will be the explanation. I am confident in the results. So, of course, millions of people speculating who have no idea actually what this machine actually is. Phil Spencer not only has seen the hardware, not only is he working with developers who are currently making games for the Scorpio, like games that are going to take advantage of Project Scorpio, say for instance like Crackdown 3. So he's seen what the hardware is going to be. He's talked with the developers, associates with them constantly. Not only that, he's actually played games on this hardware. And he's very, as he says, he is confident in the results. And so, great response by Mr. Spencer. And I would imagine that very soon we're going to be getting a reveal on a comparison with the games and how they perform on the Project Scorpio versus just the standard Xbox One S in terms of the resolution. And I'm hoping also that this just isn't a resolution game. I'm also hoping that it's also going to involve an increased frame rate for some of these games. Like, oh, you know what, this game on the Xbox One S, it plays on 30 frames per second. But with the Project Scorpio, you'll be able to play games at 60 frames per second. Because I know, obviously, people are really excited about resolution. But for me, I'm really excited when, games can play and hit that 60 frames per second. For me, honestly, I would prefer actually an increased frame rate for a better experience. But that's just me. Increased resolution and frame rate all in one package, that would be fantastic. But I would prefer, straight up a frame rate increase. But guys, let me know your thoughts on the Xbox Scorpio, if you're excited for it, and your thoughts with the whole 4K gaming. And again, I would imagine in the near future we're going to be seeing, very near future, I would hope before E3, maybe we're going to have to wait till E3, but I would hope before E3 we're going to get some type of reveal of how the games play, how they look, and also what the console looks like. It was funny, I remember when the PlayStation 4 was officially revealed, they actually didn't show the console. They just said, this is the PlayStation 4 and it's coming out. And but and when that happens, it was funny because Xbox's Major Nelson saw it and he tweeted out, he said like, revealing a Major Nelson usually doesn't talk like this, but he's like, oh, revealing a console but not showing the console, that's interesting. So I'd imagine, Xbox, I would imagine they'll actually show the console and what it looks like. And not only that, what's going to be very, very important, I think, what's going to really push this console to the next level and get it into a lot of hands, it being the most powerful console of all time, what is going to be the price point? Really, really, really hoping it's not $500 or more. If they can get this thing at $400 to $450, that'd be amazing. But I'm not sure with all these, if it's going to be the most powerful console of all time, if it's going to be a lot more powerful than PS4 Pro, if they're going to sell it at a decent price point, I would imagine they're going to have to sell the console at a loss. I'm not sure if they're going to be selling the console at a loss. But guys, let me know your thoughts on Xbox Scorpio or Project Scorpio, and if you're excited for it, if you're interested in it, or if you're just going to stick with the PlayStation 4 Pro or your gaming PC. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.